Hello, my name is Dr. Rod Rosenquist, and I'm a senior lecturer in English at the University of Northampton. Normally, at this time of year, we meet with all our applicants interested in studying English to give you a little taster of what the program is like. But, of course, at the moment, we can't meet with anyone face to face. And this short video is offered instead to give you a sense of who we are and what it's like to study literature with us. You may have come to this video already being involved in other open day activities, but we want to be sure you know there's lots going on. You can take part in live Q&A sessions with academic staff, including me, but also representatives from all the major support areas. And though you may not be able to walk across our beautiful Riverside campus, there are virtual tours on offer that give you just a bit of a picture. Get involved in social media or live chat, just say hello so we know that you're out there. So let's talk about studying English literature. Two questions tend to come up at open days. The first, I love reading, what modules do you offer and where do I sign up? And we love that enthusiasm. But there are also applicants who come to us and say, I kind of like the idea of English literature, but can you tell me a bit more about what it's like studying English at uni? Studying English at university starts with a love for reading, genuine interest in the new worlds created by each unique author, a world you might step into to see things just a little differently to how you did before. But it doesn't end there. Studying literature at university means continually questioning the most orthodox understandings of the world. It means sharpening and refining your ability to analyze and evaluate. And I think it means continually thinking how these texts can be applied to our own time, our own society, even our own lives. Learning to skillfully and attentively read literature, to place it in new contexts, to see it with new eyes. This opens up new engagements with culture, new approaches for finding your role in employment, and new ways to take part in or even change society. The teaching we do is driven by our own love of literature. We all care passionately about the authors we teach, but it's also driven by cutting-edge research. All of your lecturers on this program are experts in their fields, publishing books and articles in the most prestigious scholarly publications, but always with the purpose of getting the most out of what these important literary texts have to offer, what they can mean for us and for you. So what does the first year look like? These are the modules we teach to those joining the program, ranging from Shakespeare to American literature to novels written in the most recent decades, from language to a bit of creative writing, to understanding the differences between genres of literature, including fantasy or horror or eco-writing. You get to sample a great number of topics and ideas in your first year while reading some of the world's best writers. But at the center of every module is the question, how do literary texts convey meaning? And what do they tell us about the world, about the things that matter most? Take creative reading and writing, for example, a module where you try your hand at writing your own fiction or poetry or drama. Now, quite possibly, you're not one of the world's best writers, but the module asks you to consider how we find meaning in a literary text. Is it dropped in by the author, carefully hidden for readers to find? Or is meaning all down to the reader, beauty in the eye of the beholder, and we make a text what it is? The truth is both, and yet neither. And only when you are both the trained up writer and the trained up reader of a text, can you see just how complex a machine a literary text can be, and what this means for understanding any given situation? Moving into the second and third years, you progress through other literary periods, other genres, other approaches. Option modules can take you right back to the Middle Ages, or explore more recent children's and young adult fiction, screen adaptations, Gothic literature, or writing the city. There's an enormous amount to explore, whether you're interested in single honours or joint honours English, and we can't wait to show you. If you have any questions, please do get in touch and do make the most of the rest of the offerings from the university online. Many thanks for listening, and do look after yourselves in the coming months.